Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Ipswich Town RTG. Before we jump into this episode, I just want to say a massive thank you guys for people who are showing support in the video by commenting, liking, and the new subscribers that are coming in daily, and we are growing this community together. It's honestly wonderful and brilliant, and it's my passion, and it just makes it all so much better that you guys are enjoying the videos. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be just a highlights episode where I'm going to show you, I'm not going to sim any games, but I'm going to show you the highlights of each and every game to try and get through a good month, if not a bit more than a month. Maybe try and push 2 if possible, but if not, it'll at least be a month. So yeah, we'll get straight into the highlights, and guys, I will commentate over the highlights so you guys know what's going on, and then we'll come back right at the end and take a look at the table. Alright guys, so getting into the first game then, up against Huddersfield. They start very, very strong. Obviously it is on the 45th minute. They do have a chance there and the keeper saves it, but it is now a corner kick and we do manage to clear this time. That does it for half time. Moving into the second half then, we do from a throw from our keeper, we do make a mistake and they do capitalise with Connor Mahoney. He buries that into the top right hand corner. So then we're down, they do lead 1-0 in the 73rd minute. We need to try and pull one back to try and get this game level, or if not get 2 to try and push on and get the win. But then 2 minutes later, it got from bad to worse. Tyrese Simpson absolutely smashes it at the front post past Nathan Patterson, and I wasn't expecting it, to be fair. I was hoping we would have got back into this game, but unfortunately we actually didn't, and Huddersfield went on to actually win. And yeah, it threw me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it, but they probably were the better team. And then obviously moving into the 90th minute, they do get another massive chance, and Nathan Patterson does save it this time, and that is going to lead it into a corner right on the 93rd minute of the game. And we do manage to successfully clear this time, and the ref does blow its whistle and we end up losing 2-0. Moving into the next game then guys, we go into a game against Norwich. As you did see there with Norton Cuffy, we had a massive chance one-on-one with a keeper, but there was some absolutely brilliant defending. Then moving in to 39th minute, Nunes absolutely buries it past Nathan Patterson to make us down 1-0, and Norwich just kept putting the pressure on, and then they double their lead right before half time. That was, for me, the damaging, it was the killer blow, and I thought this game could potentially be out of our hands. Then we do get a brilliant attack with Dane Scarlett, and he absolutely doesn't do anything with it. He turns back to try and find a pass and it does not work. Then Norwich come again, and Nathan Patterson, what a game he had. He was saving everything, as you did see there. They do get another corner, and we're lucky not to be 3-0 down. We do manage to finally clear it, and we get a nice counter-attack from it, and it's a lovely ball from Chaplin over to Scarlett, and straight away he wallops it at the front post with his weaker foot, his left foot, and he absolutely buries it. I was loving it. I thought, wow, what a counter-attack from a corner. And we've sort of pulled one back and we're back into the game. Then moving, obviously, in the 92nd minute, they do have a free kick. Are they going to score it? No, they're not. We do clear our lines with Nathan Patterson. That is the end. We do lose 2-1 to Norwich. It wasn't the best of games. We could have done better. Norwich were probably the better team on the day. Moving into our next game straight up was Bournemouth. They didn't get any easier, and Gordon with an absolute wayward shot there. It shocked me because he is left footed and normally he has got a brilliant wand of a left foot, but he buries it wide. Then Bournemouth come onto the attack with Semenyo and have a brilliant opportunity but waste it, and Carl Rushworth, does collect in this one. We are having to rotate. Nathan Burns plays Gordon in down the wing. We pass that into Matteo Joseph, into Alex Scott, and he absolutely skies it. I was really surprised. I thought that was going top corner. It was a big opportunity. So within the first half an hour of the game, we both missed opportunities, and then Bournemouth punish us in the 29th minute with Anton Semenyo. If we'd have took our chance, it would have been 1-1, but Bournemouth, they did take theirs, and now they lead 1-0. Going into the second half then, guys, we did get a few chances. One with Alex Scott again. Is he going to bury it this time? And he does indeed. He's not going to miss from the second time of asking. I was a little bit nervous in front of a goal with him though. I thought, please do not put this over. This gets us back into this game, and it is 1-1. It was quite a big goal really from Alex Scott, and he's really hitting some nice bit of form, and he's growing lovely within the squad and basically becoming first name on the team sheet. So it's 1-1. Moving then on into our next game, it did finish 1-1 with Bournemouth. We go into... Oh no, sorry, I've got that wrong. Bournemouth have actually just got a second with Jaden Anthony. It's because I was looking Sunderland come up on the screen, and Bournemouth take the lead in the 70-odd minute. Then we get another chance with Itling Jr. He plays it into Connor Spencer, and Connor Spencer just is not going to miss from there. Our youth academy that was 4 million he was worth, and he grabs a double. So our two cams both get on the score sheet today, in Alex Scott and Nathan Spencer. Connor Spencer, sorry. And we do end up getting a draw from this Bournemouth game. We do get another chance in the dying embers with Connor Spencer, and he plays it to Illing Jr., and we do get the winner. We do not get a draw against Bournemouth. Illing Jr. with a brilliant left foot into the bottom left-hand corner, and we win with a sneaky 3-2 in the dying embers of the game. I think it was about the 87th minute when we scored the third, and I couldn't believe it. I can't believe we turned it around against Bournemouth, who are a very good team really in the Championship. And yeah, we come away with the 3 points. Don't know how, but we did. We turned it around on its head and managed to somehow get the victory over Bournemouth. Then moving into our next game against Sunderland, Gordon gets a brilliant one-on-one with the last man defender, and he just charges forward, and yeah, he hits it straight at the keeper. It was a big opportunity. This game didn't really offer much at all. It was quite a boring game. And then Sunderland towards the right end of the game get a chance, but we defend and clear our lines. It was a very boring game, and that is it really, guys. It was a 0-0 draw. Then moving into our next game, guys, we did actually just quick sim it. We changed the team sheet up and rotated and brought a few players in who were unhappy, give them a bit more game time. And we did sim up against Wigan, I believe. And what is the result going to be? It's going to be a 2-1 victory with Dane Scarlett and Connor Chaplin on the score sheet. Then we were up against Millwall away from home, and I definitely knew I was in a game when Yusuf Atal completely took one of my players out, and I thought, wow, the game started fast. But we don't stop there. Dane Scarlett with a brilliant turn in the box to get us the lead in the 39th minute. Dane Scarlett has hit some form, guys. I thought Evan Ferguson was good, but Dane Scarlett, he's showing me why he needs to be on that team sheet. Finishing with his weaker foot like that, he's definitely going to earn himself a spot in the starting lineup. So we lead 1-0 against Millwall away from home. Then we come again with Scarlett. He plays a lovely ball out to Illing Jr. Ilan Jr. goes for the shot, finesse shot, and he does bury it up into the roof of the net, and nothing the keeper could do about it. And we lead 2-0 right before half time, and I thought the 3 points are well on our way, and it should be an easy game from here on out. It was a beautiful goal if we actually watch the highlights. I don't know how he got it in, but he did. But I think the keeper dived early and Ilan Jr. slotted it in down the side. It was a beautiful goal. And now we lead 2-0. Then moving into the 55th minute, guys, Tyler Burry from Millwall gets one back. I wasn't expecting it. It come out of nowhere. And I didn't expect him to finish it the way he did, the youngster, and he did indeed. But now we get a counter-attack off a free kick. We head it, and Gordon, again with his pace, just charges the full length of the field and absolutely buries it in the bottom right-hand corner. It was a brilliant counter-attack. We couldn't have asked anything better. This game, Gordon was really starting to show me what he's made of instead of Ilan Jr. They both played phenomenal, and it was an easy win, comfortable win in the end. It was 3-1. We did make it 4-1 because Gordon grabs himself a brace in the 77th minute. And at this point we were 4-1 up, and I thought there's 10 minutes left to play. We shall just jump to results. So that is exactly what we did. Once you guys have watched the highlights of this goal, Gordon just smashes it into the top corner. And like I said, we did go on to just sim the rest of the game, and it stayed at a 4-1 victory to Ipswich. Then moving on, we had another cheeky game up against Birmingham. We quick simmed it and we got a 1-0 win with Evan Ferguson getting on the score sheet. Then moving into this next game, guys, I thought I'd put this cutscene in because it was we had 50 wins as a manager, and it was going into our last game up against Blackburn, and Blackburn start really fast. There was loads of clips I could have put into it, but I put it in the goal in the 28th minute from Leonard, and yeah, they start really fast and promising, and I thought this is going to be a very tough game up against Blackburn, who were sitting mid-table. So then we do come back in the 48th minute. We play a lovely ball back from Holmes, and Evan Ferguson just smashes it into the net, and I was shocked. I didn't expect it to go in. It was a hit and a hope moment, but Evan Ferguson is an unbelievable finisher, and he gets us back at level before the game gets out of reach. It was a lovely quality finish into that side netting. Then moving into the 91st minute, guys, we apply the pressure for the last 10 minutes from a throw-in from Connor Spencer. Throws the ball to Dane Scarlett, and he just turns and buries it into that top corner. And I couldn't believe my eyes when we pulled it off. It was an unbelievable strike. But that is going to wrap this highlights up. We do end up getting the win over Blackpool in the dying embers of the game. I'm just going to shut up and just watch this finish from a young lad. It was unbelievable. Alright guys, so that is the highlights of the last 2 months that we've played. Next episode we will be going into December. So we are sitting in third right now on 42 points. We've only played 20, lost 4, drawn 3, won 13. Obviously, as you guys can see, Crystal Palace are sort of storming the league. They're 10 points above us. They've only lost 2 games all season so far. We're not even quite halfway through the season, and we're sitting in third. That's very surprised me, to be fair, because I don't expect us to get promotion straight away. If we make the playoffs, an absolute massive bonus, but we've still got massive games to play. Massive teams still in this league. We've got Bournemouth, we've got Norwich, Bristol City. The bottom is, actually it is Sunderland, Wigan and Swansea, but obviously still plenty of games to play. So before I do round off this episode, there was one comment a guy put, and it was about changing Matt Ricky's face. it was a real in-game face, but it's probably not one of the better ones. So this guy commented and saying, why don't we put him, give him the Di Maria face? And I've gone and done that. He's still got his potential to be special. He's just got Di Maria's face now. And good enough in this save this season, Di Maria is retiring. So it just makes sense as well to have Di Maria's face on Matt Ricky. So if you guys are asking why Di Maria's face is on Matt Ricky, that is because a guy did comment it, and I'm happy to get you guys involved as much as possible in the series and the save. But that is going to do it, guys. That is going to wrap this episode up. If you've enjoyed it, all I ask is smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Honestly, it does mean a hell of a lot. And plus, if you do subscribe, you'll get notified when I upload the next episode. If you are missing out on the episodes, hit the playlist button as well, and that will take you to all the videos that have been uploaded in this series. But without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one.